What's up, my TV besties, and welcome back to another recap. If you're new here, I'm your girl Ash. Welcome. Sit back, relax, get into it, get comfortable. We usually like to have drinks going, but we ain't got one going on right now. But that's okay. That don't mean that you ain't got to get one. So while I'm doing this introduction, go run over there, get your drink or whatever, get your smoke, all that good stuff, because we like Chief Keefers over here too. Okay, so y'all, as you can see in the title, we are getting into my reaction to Black Ink Crew episode 13, and y'all. So Puma and Teddy did decide to go ahead and have the um y'all y'all know I always get like I be having all my words right there for me, and then when I'm looking for a specific word, that word like nah, we ain't coming up, we ain't popping up. Mixer. That's what it was. They hosted a mixer. So today we literally got to see them everybody meet each other, these possible new prospects for the shop. And being that they kind of can understand people being on their best behavior, and you're going to put on for the boss, you're going to put your best foot forward. He had Nichelle and also Drea really be the ones to like really go in and like before they do, to get a feel of like of everybody, how they're feeling about it as well. Alex, as well, was like I ain't gonna say we're not gonna call him an overseer, but he was also there to kind of just like feel everybody out. And boy did, cause okay, obviously I knew that that's how it was gonna be. Like when they showed up, nobody really knows who the shell is. Obviously, Alex is on, TV. Drea's on TV. So unless you had watched the previous season, you really probably wouldn't have been knowing anything about Nichelle or whatever, which is still crazy. Because I'm like, you all both want to be a part of the brand and a part of this team, but you don't even know who Nichelle is in the least, in the small little bit. Just see that at least she had she was just in the earlier part of like this. Either way, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. They was going in kind of hot. Nichelle was like the first one to arrive, and they was going in hot on Nichelle because she was going around. And really, it seemed like some of them wasn't really having an issue with her looking at their work. But I guess once they started to realize that she wasn't showing her work, and really, it was a girl's thing. It's just like women to basically, in a way, become inferior or intimidated by someone else. So, and it's literally like, if you're smart, like, you literally don't know, why is she thick, why is she standing out? They're automatically thinking that, oh, that she's trying to be somebody, or she thinks that she's this, she thinks she's that. No, she knows. She's already within this group that y'all are even trying to get into. And that's what I hate about females. We automatically, and that's why I say it's inferior. It's insecurity. It's because somebody wants to see my work. Oh, here you go, boo. Da da da. Or are you a tattoo artist? Do you have anything to show here? Oh, okay, cool. Well, just have the conversation. Engage from like that, instead of just going to hating on a girl because look, did y'all know she very well, not even that, she has a hand in whether y'all gonna make it or not. So be nice. You might want to make that your friend, But mind you, Nichelle and Alex are like, they're not a thing, but they like are a thing. So they've been kicking it. They've been seeing each other. Well, speaking of kicking it and seeing each other, those two girls that Alex and Rock had met up with were also basically, Alex had put them on to what was going on at the, with Black Ink or whatnot. And then that's how they end up showing up to the mixer as well. And it was, y'all. So anyway, no, back to her. Let's get into that. Because there are a couple of people who are at least definitely just sticking out for me, for sure. Obviously, Genova. I think it's Genova. Like, I think somebody compared her to like being like a mini Sky. She's definitely gonna like bring the personality, the spice, the attitude, the trouble. She's gonna be a ball of fire in the shop. And I think just for that simple of energy, like you just need a little bit of toxicity and a little bit of mess, a little bit of drama. She's definitely gonna be that girl. And she was twerking it all over and doing it up for everybody, including Alex. And that's how like they be giving it away, that they like, if you want to keep your relationship secret, not say that they are, But you got to keep that united front. Why are you talking about him dancing with that girl in front of Ted and Puma? Now they over here looking like, wait, what? Like, what does that got to do with anything? Like, Puma picked up on that so quick. Like, wait, are they seeing each other? Yup, they is Puma. So that's gonna be some mess. And the fact that, I mean, come on now, like it's not surprising that Alex also now gonna wanna, I guess, be more on the single side of things now that they're back in the mix with these new set of tattoo artists, these ladies who are all so very flirtatious. Like it's definitely gonna be very interesting. So John Nova was definitely like, she stuck out to me. Trills, who was like, he seems like to be possibly, whether he is or he isn't. Like, first off, I did notice that a lot of these tattoo artists are like very, like, don't even have a lot of time in the game, and that can be good and that can be bad, because some of them, who may have only had a couple of years, yeah, just definitely show forth that they needed to, like keep working on the craft. While some other people, there was a lot of people who might have had at least 4 and 5 years in, and obviously their work was, starting to speak for itself. So it's timing is everything. At the end of the day, timing is how you get better or whatever or whatnot. Unless there's just a person with this extreme talent or just extreme drawing. But I feel like with tattooing, it's more than about drawing, because like it's tracing, and then you're tracing. Y'all know how I do. I'm about to get all into all kinds of stuff that don't even matter. So Trills, the little guy who's like the apprentice, he had just started tattooing. He just seems like just fun and like a lot of energy. Mad Rich is the most experienced. He's had 15 years in this game. He is from what it sounds like, he had his own shop, and he looks so familiar. A couple of these people look so familiar. Either they look like other reality TV people, or they've been on TV before on something. Because I kept looking at some of these people like, why he look familiar? Why he look familiar? Why she look familiar? Mad Rich definitely look familiar. And so y'all let me know, like, do y'all recognize him? Where is he from? Or just like, if not even from a show, just like, he's something out here in these streets. And he has the tenure amongst everyone, but it doesn't. But no, do I just feel like that's a face I don't remember seeing? I don't remember seeing his face in the preview, so it's given like, why would they not have him there? But you just never know. You just never know. So besides him, Genova, Trills, Santana from Be More, from Baltimore, she stuck out to me. I'm not exactly even sure why. It could have been a Baltimore thing. My family's from Baltimore, so like that's a thing. And maybe just her personality or whatever. What, she just seems cool. Maybe I just like studs. Like, who are you to probably call her a stud? What if she ain't a stud, Ashley, or she don't consider herself to be a stud? I don't know. But either way, y'all, she was sticking out to me. She was sticking out to the girls. So, some people got some good, some people got some not, some no's. So I don't think we're going to figure out till next week, who actually got the final, yes and all of it or whatever or whatnot. But the mixer didn't hit off too crazy. But I definitely, we know that once things like get hit, and it's definitely going to like get crazy. And I can see how like even, some of the vets, Ted and Puma and all them just sitting back and watching it. Like, this is literally where they were in the beginning, like partying, acting crazy, just like, so it's kind of like they kind of like low-key get to live their glory days a little bit. Though both of them are like wiped up or whatever, whatnot. So, they're not going to be living that much of their glory days. Like, these young kids is definitely, going to do that for them. So, outside of that, in this episode, Crystal decided to remove the R. She had Vanity, cover up the R for The Rock, show forth that things are moving forward. She didn't have like what kind of party was it? Because it was like we were engaged, but now we're not engaged, or I didn't take the engagement. Glad I didn't take the ring, or I'm glad I sold the ring. I'm not sure. I think he did ask her to be married. So this was like her engagement, non-engagement party, where she's no longer engaged anymore. Like, whatever, sis. Have at it. I could care less about this storyline at this point. Tati's pregnant. Tati's pregnant. She was worried about how that was gonna look, where her boo or whatever whatnot who already has 2 kids, and like her and the guy are still like it's not really fresh, but it hasn't necessarily been a year yet. So I mean, those are just naturally things to think about when you become pregnant and somebody already has kids, and then especially if it sounds like that, possibly like maybe I might have had conversations, but maybe y'all didn't have conversations. Like she was just very nervous, and obviously they weren't planning or trying to like have a child. So I can understand her being a little bit nervous, and then like them not being in a relationship but for so long, and just like I don't know. For one, society just always just puts something on how things should go, especially in regards to relationships. So I'm still interested. I'm still interested at least in a little bit of Tati or whatever or whatnot. At this point, doesn't look like, she's even going to be coming to this side of the shop. I don't know. Because I remember Tim was like, Puma said he just wanted to worry about the artist. All right, we've gotten to a place where we might have gotten, figured out the situation with the artist. Now what's happening with our administration? Who's going to be running the shops? This is definitely, we're going to be here. We're going to be here, y'all. I hope y'all are going to be here with me. I know, all 10 of us. All 10 of us. But it's okay. We loyal and faithful to each other and to Black Egg. So, y'all, thanks as always for checking in with your girl, watching this recap all the way through. Drop me down some comments below on your thoughts of the episode, or you can always just drop me some purple hearts to let me know that you've made it this far in the video. Consider liking as well as subscribing to the channel. Peace out.